Hey guys, this is Jonathon Henderson with Pressure Washing Marketing Pros. In today's video, I want to go ahead and talk about the new local service ads update that Google just rolled out today, February 13th. And this new local service ad update, what I'm going to explain is what it is, how it impacts your business, and what you should do, specifically if you're a pressure washing business as well. Because this new update that came out is branded local service ads. And so you may have received an email that said we're launching a new feature for your ads to reach people. And basically what it's saying is that your ad will be eligible to appear when people directly search for your business or brand. And basically what they're saying is that with this new feature, your ad will be the only local service ad to appear in the results. And you'll only be charged for these leads from new customers, right? And so you can always opt out of that feature as well. And so what are the pros? What are the cons? That's what I'm going to be discussing in this video. And so to show you guys a visual representation of what this would look like is, for example, this business called Perfect Power Wash, right? They're one of the biggest pressure washing businesses in America. And so if I were to type in Perfect Power Wash right here, they're basically saying that if Perfect Power Wash had it enabled, branded search is enabled with this new feature, they would be the only local service ad. So it would only be one local service ad that would show up for their business name. Now you see, if I were to type their business name, you know, these other businesses come, right? So even if let's just say I type in these guys, the Fresh Rinse of Florida, right? And I say the Fresh Rinse of Florida, right? Bam. What they're saying is if I were to type these guys in right here, their local service ad would just pop up, right? Right here on top of these other, search results for them, right? And so what are the benefits? What are the cons to that? Well, in my own opinion, right, I believe that if you're not a big enough business like, the CRMs that people use like Jobber, which they don't even have the capability to use local service ads. But if you're not such a big company to where people are directly, searching for your business. So for example, like 1-800-GOT-JUNK, right? They're a franchise business. And so it might behoove them to go ahead and, bid for their own, branded search. Because when I used to own a junk removal business, we used to actually bid for 1-800-GOT-JUNK's brand name. And we would get so many bookings and jobs from that because people would just type in like 1-800, number or got junk, got junk, right? Number. And we would show up for that and people would call us and they wouldn't ask like, oh, is this 1-800-JUNK? We would just get the call. And so a business as big as like a franchise like 1-800-GOT-JUNK, I believe that they should have branded searches. But if you're not that big of a business, if none of your competitors are targeting your brand's name, there's really no reason for you to have this feature. Number one, because Google says, right, that, that they'll be able to, you'll only be charged for new leads from new customers. But that new customer that they have is predicated off if they already have that number in their system. So if they don't have that number in their system, you're going to be charged for that. Number two, you don't really know how much this lead will cost. Why pay for something that you're already going to get anyway, guys, right? So, if I'm typing in like, somebody where I just look at like Peter's, because I know this is one of the biggest in Tampa, like Peter's pressure washing like this, right? If I type this in, Peter's pressure washing, and I'm looking at this, I know that here's my business right here. Here's my Facebook. Here's my Google business profile. You see they have 858 reviews. You see all of this stuff, right, guys? And so what would be the point of paying an extra, we don't know how much, it could be $30 to $80, right? For that click, for a local service ads click. And honestly, guys, as you know, it's a big money grab for Google. They didn't perform as well in the last quarter of 2023. So they're going to make up some of that money and generate that money from, features just like this, which just because it's a new feature doesn't mean you need to honestly always take advantage of it, right? And so in my opinion, if you're a pressure washing business and, nobody's targeting your branded searches or anything like that, why spend more of your marketing dollars, on this local service ads feature when you don't really need to at all? I would turn it off. So now you guys might ask, how do I turn this off? Well, I'll show you an example of one of our clients who I'm going to turn this off for. So log into your local service ads account, right? Then right here with these three dots, You know what I mean? With these three dots right here, you'll be able to see all of this stuff. So you'll go to profile and budget because you'll see all of this. So go to profile and budget in your account. Once you go to profile and budget in your account, which this will just load up again. Once you go to profile and budget in your account, you're going to see right here in settings. So you'll go down and you'll see settings. Now remember guys, Google is automatically turning this on for you. So you want to go ahead and toggle that bad boy off. So when it says direct business search, you want to go ahead and toggle that off, right? And at that point, you know, it's saved, you're good to go. So direct business search, you want to make sure that you have that off for your local service ads, you know. So that is just my suggestion. The only way that I think that you should have this on your profile is if you're like a really big franchise kind of company like Window Hero, Labor Pains, Men and Kill. Those kind of people are going to be searching for your business, your brand name, all of that, right? And competing for that. And so, you know, and also if you're in the franchise model, you know, if you're like in a place like Charlotte or Orlando, you know, one of the franchisees may have like a southern region, another franchisee might have the northern region. So it would be good if somebody's looking for like Window Hero, you know, or whatever it may be, these franchises, and they're looking for the north location, they can type that in and that local service ad will show up. Yes, you'll pay for it, but it'll be better than, you know, you paying for it with Google Ads or something else and then some, you know, and you wasting a click anyway. But if you have a unique name, you're not a franchise, you're a regular pressure washing business, and you're not big enough where anybody's competing for your brand name, go ahead and shut this off, guys. You don't really need to go ahead and have this. So that's my take on this, guys, right? So it's a new local service ad, you know, update. When it comes to this, like I said, I'm always here to inform you guys. If you need help with, you know, web design, Google Ads, SEO, anything when it comes to search engine marketing, go ahead and, you know, schedule a free strategy session in the business description below. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.